What? We're live. Tuesday morning? No, Monday morning? What day is today? Hey, Craig. Deb. Boo, boo, boo. Carol. Jim. Bumcrack. Yeah. We're live on a Monday morning. Yay. Another Monday. Another year. Another year. Yeah. Maybe I can fix everything I didn't fix in the last year. Lag, you haven't heard? Tell him, Craig, how much you've sold so far. Da da da. You ready for a big number? Craig is reach. He's reach, I tell ya. Good morning, Maggie Doodle. Maggie Doodle went to town, doo-da, doo-da. Paste the link in the chat in case anybody wants to come on and co-host or just drop in for a few minutes. $10,000. 10,000. 10 million. 10,000. That's a good start to 2023. I did not have a $10,000 start. I did have a $200 start. Yes, I sold $200 worth of crap yesterday and $200 the day before and $300 the day before that. So I got 3 days of orders going out for $700. It's good for me. Hang on, gotta go hug the wife. Yep. We got 2 rich people in the side chat this morning. We got Sadie and we got Craig. Boom. It's my turn to hit a big something something. Yeah, like Todd. No, I'm not rich. It just falls from the sky. Oh my gosh. I wasn't doing, Sadie and I played the same tournament. We were watching each other on different screens. And I eventually crapped out. I lost at about 500th place or something like that, 700th. And Sadie, he was down and out, man. He only had a few chips left. His chip stack was like this big. And then he won just 3 hands in a row that was just lucky as hell. Lucky as hell, I'm telling you. God, I couldn't believe it. And then he just kept winning. Oh yeah, you finished at 2 a.m. So the final table has 8 players. I wonder what time the final table started. Probably about 1 o'clock. But that's all right. I mean, the tournament starts around 6 p.m. Goes 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. 8 hours of poker. What's 1,200 divided by 8? So Larry made $150 an hour playing poker. Dang! America's card room, yeah. Yep, yep. A hand bot. Yeah. Well, the last 3 or 4 days I've had good cards to play, but sometimes, or a lot of the time, just having the best hand is not going to make you win. Oh, heck, Craig. A lot of times we'll play a tournament called the Boski in America's Card Room. It's an $11 start. And it kicks off about 5:30 p.m. just about every day. Bum, 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 bum. Yep, 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 yep. Also run 3 internet services so I can be 3 of the people at the table. Aha. What's Boski's first name? I think it's John or James. Not Ivan. Different Boski. Jeff Boski, that's right. There's something with a J. Yeah, Jeff Boski's got a pretty big YouTube channel too. Rampant. Rampant. I'll be right back. Yeah, Sadie and I laugh at the Boski because he plays in his own name tournament a lot. And we'll look him up, and you can see how many times a player has to rebuy when they crap out. Sometimes the Boski will have 3, 4, even 5 buy-ins. Top 2 finishers were bots. Could be. I suppose. You could write a computer program that would tell you exactly what kind of moves to make and when. It's all pretty subjective though, because you can't control other live players. You can't control what they're going to do. I mean, every tournament I play, I'll have a really good starting hand, but not a perfect starting hand. And inevitably, somebody will put all their chips in the middle. I just go, dang. They could have a little bit better hand than me, and then, I don't know. If you took that chance every time, you'd probably be a loser all the time. I don't know. It's tough. Yeah. A lot of times in that tournament, there'll be like 2 or 3 players from the same country, like Brazil. And you're thinking, I wonder if those 3 are talking on the phone right now and colluding with each other to. Because if you know what the other 2 have in their hands, you can manipulate the other players at the table. Yeah, and that's cheating. Russians, yeah. Lots of times there'll be 2 or 3 Russians at the same table. Yeah, all 3 are the same person. That could be. Playing with, what do you call that when you go online under a virtual, another way on? Virtual something. Yeah, VPN, virtual proxy network or something. But it seemed like you'd have to find a way to manipulate so that your VPN person is on the same table as you are. Anyway, So yeah, I've had good sales for the last, wow. I've had good sales every day. Boom, 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 boom since Christmas Eve. That's the day that started it. So 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 1. 9 days in a row I've had good sales. There you go. It's all downhill from here. Mike. How you doing, Mike? Mikey Mike? Yeah, no. Just Saturday, Sunday, I had 15 sales, which I usually average around 12. So 15's a little better. Just not killer sales, just good sales. Bubba, Mike, Bubba, Sadie, Bubba. So I was messing around on the internet, and I don't know why I clicked on it, but here's a listing for a pair of leggings. I don't know Light in the Box site very well, but I don't know. It came up on the side advertisement. I don't know why you usually get advertisements for stuff you're looking at on the internet. I was not looking up women's leggings, but I kind of saw that out of the corner of my eye on the ads, on the right-hand side of your screen. I see the Light in the Box you're looking at. Now that's a funny ad right there, huh? Boom. Shakalaka. God, is that a real person or is that picture's gotta be like manipulated? Huh? I wonder if that girl knows that her butt is being laughed at on a morning show. Isn't that funny? I mean, there's worse ones. Butt eye lens. That's right. Instead of a fish eye lens, it's a butt eye lens. There you go. 331270. I just had to show that. Sorry. Da, da, da. What in the world? I don't know if I've ever met a person shaped quite like that. Look how skinny her waist is and how big the butt. Jeez. Sounds like football plays instead of women's measurements. Make that my thumbnail. Oh my God. Nah, better not go there. I might give some people the wrong impression of me. So no mail out today. I'm probably going to pack some orders anyway because I don't like to be just all swamped the day after a holiday trying to get all those packages done in a short amount of time. Once I start packing orders, I don't really ever stop, and Philadelphia lost. What did they? I didn't watch the game. Dallas won again, but they were expected to. Oh, is that what it is? Hi, Sandy. Is that like how men used to take a sock and roll it up and shove it down their pants in front? Oh, so they did lose, huh? Like lost to the Saints. Hmm. Yeah, it could be right. I mean, you're in the playoffs. You locked in a home field advantage. Um, why not take it easy for a couple of games? Save your muscles and your knees and hips and elbows and shoulders for the games that matter the most.
Yeah, the Eagles also don't have the quarterback. He sprained his shoulder, so
Oh yeah, he's still out.
yeah, he's still out. I wonder if he'll play next week, just because the Eagles have to pretty much have to win to get. If they win, they guarantee they get a week off. They get a bye. So
It's risky resting people.
yeah, correct. Because you run into one of these hot teams and you can get it back. Yeah, like certain teams have woken up. Like it looks like Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay. All they have to do is win, and they're in. Like
I
is
thought
resting.
I thought Green Bay was out.
Oh no, they statistically had a 1% chance, and everything has fallen their way. And all they have to do is beat Detroit in Green Bay Sunday, and they're in the playoffs.
Huh. Well, good for them.
Yeah, I was watching last night all the playoff scenarios. I think New England's the other win and they're in, but they've got to beat Buffalo. It's a crazy season because Brady and the Bucks they they're going to win the South and they're going to get in with a terrible record.
Yeah, just because everybody else in the South has got kind of a losing percentage.
Correct. I don't know if they're losing, but they're close to it. Oh yeah, the AFC South has one team at 500. That's Jacksonville, and I think Jacksonville and Tennessee play for the. I think the winner of that one goes in. And the NFC South has one team. The Bucks are at 500. Everybody else is below 500. That's crazy.
So when are they going to crown the college football championship?
In 1 week, next Monday night.
It's coming up, folks. You heard it here first. 1 week from today, we will know who the national champion of college football is.
So I talk about all the time. You got to guard your. You can't be that negative. I don't dwell on returns that much. They are what they are. I don't look at for the most part. I don't look at them, and that negativity is such a cancer. Alabama has struggled all year to put a complete game together against a decent team, and so we had 12 players hit the portal. Saban offered them all the chance to come play, and they all turned him down. And what do you know? The team plays as a unit and has one of their better games of the year against the Big 12 champion Kansas State, because you take those 12 players off the team and you've got the ones that want to be there. Imagine how that works out.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Cyber.
Very disappointing because you see what should have been and what ended up being. No way Alabama should have lost to LSU. Should have beat Tennessee. We should have been undefeated. If this team played, without that cancer, I think Baltimore is a sleeper team. Didn't they lose last night? How long is their quarterback out? Because they had a second string quarterback last night. Yeah, I watched the end of that game. He threw an interception under a minute ago. They needed a field goal to tie.
Poor Jets.
Yeah, y'all need a quarterback that's not thinking about banging his mom's friends.
Dun, dun. Be kind of neat to see Buffalo finally win the Super Bowl. They've been knocking on the door for several years now.
Yeah, there's no. This one's kind of interesting. There's no like super strong team you can point at and go, I'd bet my money on them.
Yeah. Because there's several that are just pretty darn good.
If you
Kansas
do the
City.
if you do the health of Jalen Hurts of Philadelphia, they might be the best, but without him, they're just run of the mill.
Mm-hmm. Was it 49ers doing good this year?
Right, but then are you gonna put your money on a third string rookie quarterback? I mean, he's got a defense and a running game around him, so it's not all him.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna bet on Dak Prescott?
I don't think so. The Cowboys don't do well in playoffs. And they won a bunch of games this year, which is
Oh my God,
way, way better than I thought they would do.
Minnesota's another one of the teams at 12 wins, and they got waxed last night. Green Bay just beat the crap out of them.
And Dallas beat Vikings handily also.
Yeah, very interesting commentary last night on that game. The Vikings defense gives up a lot of yards, and you can't have a defense like that. I don't care what your winning record is. If your defense is that bad, at some point it's a liability.
Hey, Gold Maple.
So has anybody broken any of their resolutions yet here on the second?
Oh, yeah. I swore I wouldn't eat anything in the New Year's, and I've already eaten too much.
I purposely started today so it wouldn't be a New Year's resolution.
Back on the keto. He's back on the keto again. He's gonna lose the weight and look skinny, my friend.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
How many times does this make you jumped on the keto?
1 million. About every other day of my life, I think.
Every other day. Yeah. What's the old thing about smoking? Smoking is easy to quit. I've done it 1,358 times. I've quit smoking. Yeah.
Yeah, the big thing is not to start back.
Sadie's doing good with it. How long now, Sadie?
Yeah, didn't he quit in November or something? October, November? It's been a while.
Yeah. He's done real good. I'm proud of him. He could live to be as old as I am now that he's quit.
There's a lot of science in the longer you quit, the more your body does recover. So, Deborah, you're 100% correct. She said goals are easier than resolutions, and yeah, so that's probably the topic of the show on Wednesday morning. You know, talking about goals versus resolutions and what it takes to build a habit. I think what statistics show to change a habit, to add a new habit, to do something, it's 21 days of doing it before it becomes a habit.
Mm.
So yeah, but I think we're going to talk a lot about that. And just uh, I don't know why this heat dish is on beside me. Today's going to be like 68 today.
Yeah. Guys, it's been warm here ever since the big cold snap got over with. We're getting some rain in just a little bit, though.
Yeah, we're supposed to. Our chance of rain are like at 6 o'clock tonight.
It's 67 degrees here. It's only 8:30 in the morning. This is January. Good grief. The birds are going to, start nesting and
Yeah,
man,
it's 61. It's 61 here right now.
it's supposed to rain all day. Weird weather.
Looks like
Supposed to get
Friday.
in
The cold weather comes back Friday. Our highs are only 50, 54, 48, 48, 48.
supposed to get up to 78. Man, I got on the old treadmill yesterday and I was sweating like a pig. I'm like, why am I sweating? Because the bat cave in here, in the winter, it stays about 5-10 degrees cooler than the rest of the house. But yesterday when I walked, it was like 75 outside. Man, I sweat like a pig.
Sounds like the airport's busy this morning. Somebody just landed. You can hear it moving around.
Dang.
Normally, when they take off, you can when they're filling them up and they start the engines, you get like a minute or two, a smell of kerosene that comes this way if the wind's blowing right. Because a lot of business people use this airport, so it's busy Mondays and Thursdays. Coming this way Mondays and out the other way Thursdays and Fridays. Some of these big corporate jets will sit here all week.
Too cold in Winnipeg.
Oh my God. Who lives there on purpose?
Gold Maple does.
You know you can get a visa for 6 months in Florida.
He loves it though. Why would he stay there if he didn't love it?
Hmm.
It's got to
Yeah,
be
man.
it's got to be pretty in the summertime, but geez, winter, good, good.
Yeah, I just get a picture of that guy from the movie. Must have been The Shining, where he just sits there like this, and all the icicles are on his face. Every time I think about anywhere in Canada this time of year, that's the picture I get. Everybody looks like that. So has anybody in the chat played around with Chat GPT? That new AI soft or a website that's kind of very interesting what you can have it do. Live close to the Arctic Circle. Holy cow! I'm definitely out. I've watched some van lifers drive up there, and the roads just to get there are just awful. And when you get there, there's nothing there, and it's so crazy expensive because everything have so hard to get to you.
So he did move south to warmer weather. Just not far enough there, Gold Maple. They don't even have any trees up there. It's too cold for trees. Wag says he's done it a little bit.
Yeah, I've been watching a few videos here or there, and I listen what people are using it for. A lot of simple stuff. You can get it to write you a cover letter. The interesting thing about it is it treats each inquiry as a session. And so if you're having it do something, you can tell it to revise this, revise that, do this, do that. And it knows what you're talking about because you're in that session, and then it tracks it on the side, the sessions. They know if you're working on something and you want to open it back up and continue working on it, it saves that session for you so that and it knows exactly what you're talking about, so you don't have to keep repeating the detail part over. It's sort of like I don't know how many of you guys use Google Assistant, but you can ask Google Assistant. You can say like, "How old is Joe Theismann?" And then you can ask it, "How long did he play for the Redskins?" You know, it knows you're still talking about Joe Theismann. It'll carry on a conversation with you. You know, Siri and the other ones won't do that, but the Chat API will do that. It's fairly interesting. So you can have it, write me a definition, explain this, explain that. Can you explain it in a fifth grade level? It'll change the English it uses. Yeah, I got a friend who does some real estate stuff, and he just wanted to test it to see how it did, and he's like, write me a lease, state of Virginia compliant, for an apartment complex, and it got it had a 10-point lease that covered all the laws in the state of Virginia, and it kicked it out in about 20 seconds.
Dang.
Gold Maple, if you like using any of the voice commands on any of the phones, Google Assistant is by far the easiest. It actually understands Southern English though. Siri hates me. I try using voice to text, and the crazy shit she comes up with is, whew. You're like, Siri is drunk again. Who is Siri listening to?
Is Google Assistant an app or is it on the
No, it's built into Android phone.
internet?
It's built into all Android, or 99% of the Android phones. I wonder if you can use it on an iPhone.
So if I go to the Google app,
Yeah, so it's the one like you can tell your phone. Is yours an iPhone?
yeah.
I don't think it works on iPhones. It's only Android.
This ought to be a good game. Buffalo, Cincinnati.
Google Assistant is on the App Store. Hot dog.
Jim Harbaugh, what's he doing?
So Michigan got beat when they were favored, and so a lot of rumors that he's going back to the pros. But if you look around, there's not a real attractive pro team. If what's the thing about pro team is the building blocks. You've got to have a decent quarterback, and if you look at all the teams that are terrible, Houston doesn't have a quarterback, but they've got the first pick, so you can fix that. But look at New Orleans. New Orleans' job is going to be open, but no quarterback. Yeah, go Maple. You're correct. Even when I think I'm talking plainer. It it just messes it all up. As you can see, it'll dictate something out, and it'll put a blue underline on it, and you can click the blue underline, and it'll put there what it actually heard, but only if you change it out. Mr. Sadie has a crush on Alexa. Yeah, she's that's a we could tell you're not American, go Maple, because that's like the exact opposite of everything we would tell you.
Carol is just evil this morning. She
This
might
morning.
ought to. She might ought to snuggle up to Sadie. He's getting rich as a poker professional.
Oh, is he the one that won 1,300?
Yeah, God. I am so incredibly jealous. I was playing the same tournament with him. We were chatting back and forth on the phone. We always do that. Look at this good hand I got. Oh man, I got beat bad on this hand, back and forth. He got he got down. Oh, we were way, way into the tournament, like 3 hours into the tournament. He got down to 5,000 chips, which is almost nothing. Almost nothing. And then he got three winning hands, like almost in a row, like within a 5-hand period. He got three hands that just, it zoomed his 5,000 up to like 50,000. I was like, you are one lucky so and so.
Not a lucky so and so. Yeah, go Maple. My kid had me watch some of the World Cup. Was it England US that was played to a tie at 0-0, whatever the hell that was, or 1-1? Yeah, that was no action. That's tough to watch. Back and forth, all over the field, just kicking the ball back and forth. Need to watch some football. Somebody get hit.
All skill.
You had 5 million chips. That's time to cash out.
5 million. Yeah, once you get to the final table, if you don't have at least 2 million, you're not gonna win. That's incredible though, because that tournament How many total were in the tournament, Sadie? Probably about 1,500 people started that tournament. And I got knocked out about halfway, around 700, 500 around in there. But Sadie got all the way to third. Yeah, Sadie goes to a lot of the St. Louis games. What's St. Louis hockey team?
Blues, the St. Louis
Blue?
Blues.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nashville's got the Predators, but just and it is better to watch it in person. I've been to a few in-person games, but and that one and hockey does move back and forth. So that one, but still though, it's a lot of. Mm. You can go get a snack, come back. Did I do anything? No, they're just still skating around in circles. I mean, I get the penalty shootouts. You got to end the game somehow, but to do all that running around and all that playing, and to end up with just one person kicking at the goalie, that doesn't seem like a fitting into to a soccer match. Hey, Harry. Good morning. So how many do you have to ship this morning, Ty?
Uh, I got 15 packages. Boom.
You got to with me and Lag are agreeing. It's got to be right. There's no way that both of us can be wrong at the same time. So I've got 42 on Amazon to ship, and how many on eBay? I think
Hi,
like 8.
Harry.
I got 8 on eBay and 42 on Amazon. I got 50 to ship this morning. And I know the post office doesn't run, but UPS is running, I believe. Is UPS running?
Uh, Probably, but I don't know. I don't ship UPS, so
So
I don't
I'm
keep
gonna go
up
ahead and
with
ship.
it.
I don't want to get any farther behind, so I'm gonna go ahead and ship this morning. Knock it out.
I will probably do a bunch of packages and labels today, just 'cause I don't like doing it all at once in the morning. Hey, 24K is having a sale. He's giving free shipping.
Bless your heart, there, Felix. I got this list over here on the computer of a list of online saints. You just moved up the list there with free shipping.
You need to go to confession.
Yeah. So Larry, have you seen that? So the documentary that uh that Kevin Idaho Hillbilly mentioned yesterday. Had you already seen that? For those of you who don't know, or don't follow Idaho Hillbilly, he's only had
Yeah,
like a 4-minute video yesterday. He does one every day, but he just mentioning that somebody. I thought he had seen it. Somebody suggested that he watch "Died Suddenly." It's on Rumble. It's a documentary about the effects of the. It's what they're finding in when they're doing autopsies and embalming and what the life insurance companies are telling you about the excess deaths and people just it happens. It seems to happen every day, every
yeah.
other day. There's something in the news. So and so just died, just died, just died, just died.
There's a link to that video. I watched just the first several minutes of it. I'm going to watch the rest of it today. So I wonder if that's a banned topic on YouTube.
Oh, I bet your ass it is. That's why I'm
Well,
dancing around. That's why I'm dancing around it so you don't get in trouble.
well, I just put the link, so I'll probably get this video taken down and put in YouTube jail again.
It's just very interesting. The one thing that is these people that come out and talk about this stuff, they have nothing to gain. And they do this at their own peril and own risk. You don't believe me? Look at old boy who just got arrested. He's been speaking out, and he's told you over and over that they were going to make up some shit, and he was going to get arrested. And now he's in Romania, and all of a sudden he's a child trafficker. Yeah, right. I hate to hear that, Sandy. My mom's a retired nurse. And she tried her best to talk me and my brother and our families into getting it, and we were like, we're out. And we're like, why in the world? She has rheumatoid arthritis, so she takes hydroxychloroquine or whatever that thing is every single day. We're like, you're never, you, it's never going to hurt you that bad because of the medicine you take for arthritis. But she wouldn't listen.
Mm.
Harry, I don't trust them when people start doing that. I don't trust them. When they've told you over and over that they want to reduce the world's population by 90%, looks like I have to go to Walmart. Like I'm not a doctor, I just read a lot. I'm very cautious. If you live in Alabama, you get this way. Go read about the Tuskegee Airmen and the Tuskegee Institute and what they did to those folks. You can't and look and read the history of this government and what they've done to the population, and then tell me you trust them. All right, everyone, have a wonderful Monday. I'm gonna run because he's already in the car waiting for me to drive her to Walmart and back.
All right. Thanks for coming on, Scott.
So John says, "What happened to the bearded pecker guy?" So I got the package. I know his name. I'll call him out on Wednesday.
All right. I'm alone again. Here's the link if anybody wants to come in and save me from myself. I'm not like Harry Humstone. I think Harry Humstone could talk to a wall when he does lives. He doesn't, he doesn't need the side chat to keep him going much. He can just talk. And it's good. He's a good talker. Yeah. Hard to follow Scott. That's true. True enough right there. Not allowed to work on Monday. Oh, come on. Jewish people work on Mondays, don't they? Maybe not. Is Monday the Jewish Sabbath? I don't know. One of my eBay goals. I'll tell you one of mine. Ukulele song. See, Harry can just talk and he comes up with funny stuff. He just got one of those minds that works that way. It's a good mind. Harry, you got a good mind. What am I going? I want to find another one of those bulk buy deals. We talked about it before. Y'all probably get tired of me saying it, but I bought out a Western wear store. We had a local store closing, a Western wear store, and they did like weeks and weeks of clearance sales. And they got to the end, and I went in and said, "Hey, what are you going to do with all the stuff that's left?" Well, I don't know. I don't know. I said, "I'm a buyer. I can come in and make you an offer for the rest of it." And I left them with my card. Sure enough, the lady calls me, and I go in and I bought out the rest of it. I got, oh gosh, 200 pairs of jeans and about 40 pairs of boots, everything brand new, and tags. Yeah. Another time was my niece was getting out of the video game business. They had to move everything into storage, and she just didn't want to sell it. Everything that was in storage. I said, "Well, let's work out a deal," and I bought out everything in her storage for. I wound up giving her $1,200, and yeah, I made thousands and thousands. So I want to find one or two of those type of deals this year. The future is a Ramco disc. There aren't enough of those around. Oh my gosh, the man, the legend, with his ukulele. Here's Harry Humstone, alias Don Ho, singing "Tiny Bubbles."
The damnedest thing, my pinky just got a blister on it, so I won't be able to entertain on the ukulele today.
Oh no.
I was really thrilled there. I was going to play my new favorite song, When I'm 64, because that's the only one.
Give it over there to Charlie McCarthy. He can play it.
Yeah, when you're young, remember Alice Cooper, and I'm sure some of us did. There was that 18 song, and you're thrilled to be 18. And then there's Monte Hoople. They sung the all the young dudes. They mentioned 25, which is another good age. And then the Stones get you with the what a drag it is getting old, because you're in your 30s and you're starting to feel it. I've only got one song left. Then I'm done. When I'm 64. 4 years. 4 years. So
when I'm 64. I've already passed that, so.
How you doing?
I'm good. I haven't thought about that song. I should have played that all year long when I turned 64, but I didn't.
Oh, it sucks.
I know. Your whole year when you turn 64 is inundated with Medicare advertisements, both the kind they mail to you and the emails, and get ready for it. It's coming, Harry.
I know. The AARP is already, they tracked me down at 50.
Oh, they start in on you AARP when you're 50.
Yeah, I remember those coming and thinking, oh my God, you got to be kidding me. It sucks, but what are you going to do?
AARP still keeps.
This is it. Tomorrow back to work. I thought, shoot, I get a chance to come in with Todd, I'm going to do it. So
nice.
There we go.
Thanks.
How's the weather in your part? You warm or?
God, it's hot.
Yeah, it is here too.
61 degrees right now, and it's fixing to rain. No, 67.
We got the old 60s today, and the next few days, and then it goes back to the 40s. We're at 50 in Delaware right now, but it's going to get cold. I mean, going to get warm. So
it's pretty warm for Delaware.
I'm sorry?
It's pretty warm for Delaware.
Yeah, well, we The Januaries are usually 30s and 40s. That's where it's always been since we had some cold years, one back in the 80s, but it hadn't been that bad.
Cyber's a craftsman. God, that must be some powerful wood stain to eat through your glove. That's a party. Yeah, we got Harry in here. It's a party.
Mr. C. What's that government deal? So what's you sold a bunch of stuff this morning already? I get to drop off 3 packages today. That's good for me. I only have 250 listed.
Your post office is open?
Nah, well the UPS store is.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
I think
going
the post
UPS.
office.
UPS is probably
Yeah.
open.
I've got FedEx, UPS store, and post office all within walking distance. So I try to use the UPS store the most. They just seem like the cheapest when these people buy off me. They got their 3 choices.
Vintage Memory's going to do a complete inventory. Golly. No, I ain't going to do that. It's all, you talking about your listed stuff? Why do you need to inventory it? It's listed on eBay. If you want to see what's in your inventory, just go look at your eBay listings, right?
What's the biggest thing you sell, Todd?
Oh gosh, I keep selling stuff that too
I mean,
big that I don't want to.
like, what's the biggest thing you'll ship?
Oh, my motto has always been anything smaller than a microwave.
Okay.
But I keep getting stuck with some. I sold a couple of subwoofers lately. They were just big. Subwoofer speakers.
How much they weigh?
Oh God, 30 pounds?
Yeah, I've got since what is it, the Sansui receiver, and I'm thinking about throwing it on eBay. It's a heavy son of a gun, though. I bet you it's 35 pounds.
Yeah.
So
I've got a huge mixing board, a sound mixing board.
yeah.
It's like, it's listed, but I've got it on eBay as a local pickup only.
Yeah, I had the traffic light was the biggest one, would have been for me, but they said, can
Jeez.
they pick it up? And I said, absolutely. So the dude came in a Mini Cooper. So I had it all box niced, and had to pull it out. So it would fit.
Oh no,
That's all right.
a Mini Cooper. Oh, the biggest thing I ever shipped was the brand of bicycle called Specialized?
No.
It's a pretty high dollar bicycle called Specialized. Anyway, I picked one up for like $100 and I sold it for like $1,300. But packing that bicycle was a major pain in the pain. Oh my God. I had to build I went to the lumber yard and got some 1x2s
Okay, you build a frame.
and just built a crate
Okay.
and then skinned it with big old sheets of cardboard and took the front wheel off, and
Yeah.
turned the handlebars, loosened the nuts on the handlebars and turned them sideways.
Yeah,
And it got there and everything was fine, but it took probably altogether about almost 5 hours to pack that bag.
Well, yeah, I seen somebody they just took it all apart. Took the wheels, the frame. They took pedals off, everything. And they just put it in. The frame was the big part of it left. So
Yeah.
I forget who it was.
It's still a big package, even if you tear them down.
I sent a blow mold out. That was my biggest one. or a deck chair. I picked a deck chair up.
Like,
It was an old wood steamer deck chair. It's from like early 1900s.
oh,
And that damn thing went to New York City. That me and my wife packed that bad boy. It took a lot of bubble wrap. So that was
yeah.
my biggest vacuum cleaner.
I've got a vacuum cleaner on. I got 2 vacuum cleaners on sale right now in my store. One of them was kind of a small handheld. No, I got 3 vacuum cleaners. I actually have a wall. Yeah, that's the biggest thing in my store right now. Let's see if I can find the listing. I'll screen share it.
Swamp, I'm dwelling with excitement here, as you can see. He said I made big time on Todd's show. Absolutely.
You made the big time. Yeah, being on my show is big time. Woo!
No, absolutely.
You're gonna get known as a
Well, they already know me as a jackass.
jackass.
That's the kind of drink.
Congratulations! You just became a bigger asshat than usual by jumping in my show.
That's all about fun, man. You guys talk about.
That's funny.
Basically, what I like to hear, that the beer that he was getting into politics a little bit. I try to stay out of that because it makes you so mad. So you can only laugh.
Yep. All right. Screen share. If I can. I'm always slow with this stuff because I'm technologically challenged. That's the biggest thing in my store right now.
Is that one of those moonshine things? No, that's a vacuum.
It's a 30 inches from top to bottom and about 14 inches across.
How heavy?
It's not that heavy. It's plastic. 25 pounds. There's the bag of attachments. But there's the wall bracket down there. You screw that thing to the wall and then you hang the vacuum on it. And then this hose is 50 feet long.
It's good for like people use them for put it in their garage and do their cars.
Stick it in their garage and use it or it'd be perfect for like an RV. You hang that on the wall in your RV and you can do the whole RV.
Oh, absolutely. How much does something like that go for?
Oh, I listed it for
300. Okay.
300, and I put $45 shipping on it. I really don't want to ship it. I hope somebody will buy it local. Make me an offer. But at the auction, I got this for like $30.
Yeah, I'd do that. A lot of these receivers I get in these clean outs. So the one the Sensui is somebody seen the video and they said, go back and get that receiver. So I went back the next day and it was still there and I grabbed it because I used to leave them. The damn thing, because it's heavy.
Hey, Mark. Now there's the champion at never selling on eBay. Everything he gets, he sells locally.
Facebook Marketplace,
and he has a steady person that's an eBayer. So he trades them stuff for gold and silver.
Yeah, he's got a plan. His the sarcastic plan's working for him. So anything he can't do, he picks up mattresses and throws them on the top of his car and stuff. I watch him.
Yeah, he's great.
I've been watching him for a while. He
did a video where he got a violin out of a storage unit.
Yeah, and
took it to the music store, and how much will you give the give me for this. And they said, oh, we don't want it. That's cheap. That's no good. So then he takes it to his backyard and just smashes it on his little coffee table he's got in front of his
I'm
front
teasing
porch.
right now. Mark, check that out.
There you go, Mark. Mark could smash it up now.
Oh, I know he will because I've seen him. He plays his violin and then he smashes it. I liked when he used to do those eating videos.
God, Mark shipped a cigar store Indian. Sheesh.
Oh, he's got a cigar Indian.
Said he shipped one. Jeez. I looked at I was thinking I had like 1,250 items on eBay, and I looked this morning and I only had like 1,200. I'm thinking, I wonder if some of my listings got just erased.
Do you?
I need to check on. I don't want to do inventory though.
Do you sell on any other platform or just eBay?
Oh, just Facebook Marketplace. I got that vacuum on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, I pick up a lot of good stuff on Facebook Marketplace. So it's probably been where
I got a big old rolling coat rack. I didn't even put it on eBay. It's just on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, I like it. I've got a good area that people, especially now that no yard sales, I'm going to start really hitting it. It's usually I have to go into Pennsylvania to pick it up though.
Hi, Glenn. I need to get caught up in the chat here. I'm getting like you, man. You go 15 minutes behind in the chat when you're doing your live.
I can't help it. Somebody will get me rolling, and once you're
they get you talking. You're a talker now.
You get on a roll, you got to keep going, and then if you see a bunch of people leaving, they've had enough of you.
Our personality's fun, like Mark there. We were talking about Mark. He said, I don't want anybody to know what my birthday is because I don't want somebody singing that stupid song to me. And then this morning, it's your birthday, right?
Yeah. Oh, I want to hear Victoria's
happy birthday again.
Thank you.
And he goes on Victoria's morning show this morning and says, I want to hear my song right now, by God. And she has a beautiful voice. I don't blame you for wanting to hear her, but
yeah, I've been watching her since I've been on YouTube, so it's all fun.
She is so happy, upbeat, positive all the time. I just love it. A penis enlarger.
Do those work?
I don't know. I've never tried one.
Well, Cyber mentioned it. I don't know. Somebody in the chat might have said, "Oh yeah, it works."
Cyber.
I'm like, 61's coming up, so you never know.
I wouldn't doubt it. Cyber is he's a daredevil.
Demonstration videos. I'm sure that'll.
Oh no!
I think you got to do another platform to kind of do those kind of demonstrations.
23K.
Okay.
109-pound anvil.
I know those go quick. I've seen one at a yard sale one time. That dude was running it to his car. And that was probably a good 75 pounds.
I had a big old cast iron vise I shipped last week, and it actually fit into a medium flat rate box.
Mm.
And it was like 32 pounds.
And what was it again?
Vise.
Oh, okay, yeah.
In the box, huh? A workbench vise.
Yep.
And it actually fit in a medium flat rate. So that's how I shipped that bugger. I took it up to the counter, and the clerk She lifted it up and go, oh my God.
Don't. It's your responsibility now. You're not going to break it.
So it's kind of a running joke with me and the clerks there. If it fits, it ships.
That's right.
Like, here, I'll give a demonstration. Let me get an envelope. So I sell a lot of stuff that is like more than a pound and less than 2 pounds.
Oh yeah.
See this old paper envelope. Cha-ching!
I do.
What did I sell? I sold some vacuum cleaner filters. Man, that's turning into a good buy.
That's next.
I got like 300 vacuum cleaner filters.
What's
at
that
auction.
package right there? $8, right? $8.50.
Because I have a premium eBay store, this is $7.60 right now.
Okay.
But I think the rates are going up in 2 weeks. Now this is a pair of Liberty overalls. And you think that's going to fit in there?
You're going jam.
Now,
Go on.
that's the cheapest way to send these right now. So you smush all the air out of them and go to cramming. Let's see if this will fit. But yeah, any way you can save a nickel, man. If I sent this, look, it's going in. If I sent this priority mail, it probably cost $11.
Those packages aren't priority mail?
This is priority mail. It's a priority mail flat rate envelope.
Yeah, I've used them.
I also have a legal size flat rate envelope that cost another 50 cents.
Here's my Hot Wheels and pen knives and stuff like that. That little, what's the small flat box? I've got a few of those.
So you just, I mean, you're not going to break overalls when you mail them.
Yeah, you can't beat that.
So you just keep cramming
Till it zips.
This is where an extra 30 pounds of weight comes in handy. You just put some of your belly motion into it.
And there it goes.
Look at that. If it fits, it ships. Boom. Look at that. It looks like a football. Go long.
Now, do you have to add tape to that, or what?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
But that's my hack of the day. If it'll fit in one of these, because if you did regular priority mail, because it can't go first class, it weighs more than a pound. Let's see how much these weigh. Do, do, do. 2 pounds, 8 ounces. So this would have been $11, $12, $13 to ship priority mail.
Just drop it off with the label on there, and it's ready to rock.
So if you do one of these a day, that'd save you $5. What's $5 times 365? That's a lot of money by the end of the year.
Yeah, the stuff I'm a small time seller, so I really don't pay attention to shipping because I kind of feel the stuff I'm selling is collectors and they don't care about the shipping cost. That's the way I've always figured it. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'll use those when it fits. Other than that, I just grab a box out of the garage because when they see me leave from work, I work at a hospital, so bubble wrap and boxes are everywhere. So they see me with trash bags and bubble wrap going up the street all the time and boxes. So, hey, that's how I get them all. Free for now.
40-pound tractor counterweights. God. Yep.
See, I got like
He's 78 today.
Yeah. That he knew he's blown my cover.
Yeah, you're the big 6-0 today.
Yeah,
Dang.
big six. What is it? Those damn sewing machines. I got like eight of those. Now I gotta find. I'm afraid they're gonna bust out of the box though. Well, we'll see because I gotta sell them, and they're good money.
Yeah, I used to put all the blue jeans in padded flat rates, and then I saw, who was it I was watching? What's that real pretty gal in Colorado that did YouTube a lot? Can't remember her name. She showed putting blue jeans in these just paper mailers. I'm like, God, why haven't I been doing that?
Well, do blue jeans do well?
It depends on what they are.
I guess Levi's would. I've never.
Yeah, like George Strait Wranglers are good. These overalls, you can't. They don't last long in my store. People, you think nobody wears overalls? Yeah, they do, and they pay big bucks to get them.
Remember them Lee overalls? They were like white and gray striped.
Yeah.
I remember them. The farmers used to wear them.
Those railroad striped overalls, man,
Right?
they fly out like hot. And
I bet, man. And I remember when I was a kid, all the dairy farmers wore those, and they had that little Lee hat too when they're going out to milk every morning.
My dad wore those striped overalls railroading. I mean, pretty much his whole career. Cheap. Shut up, 24K. Yeah, see, this is $7.60 with my premium store, so this is cheaper than a padded flat rate.
Yeah, I have a few of them, but I don't have anything. I guess that's good for sending out magazines too, isn't it?
Yeah.
The magazine will fit in there. I just don't want to get ruined in the shipping now.
I'm gonna have to do a serious purge on my store and get rid of some stuff because I have a lot of things that are marginal. You know, I don't mind selling it and making a $4 profit, but with the new shipping rates coming out, I probably got 150 items in my store that's not going to be worth trying to sell now.
Yeah, I think everything I have is 20 and more.
Buy cyber.
I don't have any. I have a couple things at $14, maybe a teacup here or there, but a lot of my stuff's. I try to get that $24 and up. Like I sold a milk bottle this morning for $29. Those sell.
24K. You talk about USPS. Shoot, the reason USPS is broke is because of all those pensions they pay out.
And they work 6 days a week. They make over $100 grand. No accountability.
I don't mind them having a good salary. I really don't. But
no accountability.
Look at UPS and FedEx and all those. They don't give out the lifetime pensions and health care that USPS does, and because of that, they're locked in. I mean, you go to work for the USPS, it's like being a politician.
Yeah, you're stuck. 40 years.
Yeah, you work pretty hard for 25, 30 years, but then at the end of it, you got a nice pension for the rest of your life.
My father-in-law was a postal guy, and he did it with one leg, walking the beat. Well, of course, he had the clip-in leg,
Pros.
but he did it for probably 15 years. When he lost his leg, he still went out there and did his territory or whatever. One drive, and he was a carrier, so every day. Touch. But that's that. I am going to UPS as we are thinking about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut this down and start listing. I still got a death pile the size of the Grand Canyon.
Thanks for letting me jump in here and
Thanks for coming on, birthday boy.
spill out my silliness for half hour, however
It's
long.
hard. Gets hard at our age to blow out those candles.
That's all right. I once I get working out again, I'm going to look like I'm at least 58. I can feel it right now, so we'll see how it goes.
All right. We'll see y'all tomorrow, same bat time, same bat. We might be on Tom the Queen City Pickers channel tomorrow morning. I gotta message Tom and see if he's gonna do a show tomorrow. If he does, then we'll be over there.
Well,
So,
thank you, man, and have a happy New Year, everybody.
Then Wednesday is Scott's channel. So, all right, appreciate it.
All
Bye.
right. Take care. Peace.